Welcome back to Chappy TV. I am your host, Dakota Chappy, and for you tonight, I have a little something up my sleeve. Really excited to bring these new arrivals to you with all kinds of trickery because I'm going to keep the same boots on, the same dress on, and show you several different looks that you can put together using these amazing new, incredibly versatile, incredibly comfortable pieces. So we're going to kick it off with this cape. I have belted it here. I feel like this is very like 80s and 90s. It's like channeling something that makes me really excited. I feel a little bit like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman right now. I'm sure it has something to do with these boots, but I feel like it has something to do with the way this is belted too. I think she wore something like this when she walked into that fancy store and said, "Big mistake. Big, huge." I feel like it's kind of like that. But it wasn't the easiest thing in the world to belt, so I'm going to show you my tricks of the trade here. And this is a really good tip out there for you ladies who are wanting to get into belting and just, you know, get a little frustrated with it. So you can see that this has just a fantastic drape to it. If you're not going to belt it, this is when you pull that necklace out and you let that shine over the top. I'm a big proponent of doing a necklace or a belt, but generally not both unless that necklace is short. You just don't want the bottom of your necklace and the top of your belt to be like playing in and kind of fighting with each other from the eye line. So you certainly do not have to belt this, but I'm going to show you how I was able to pull that out because this cape, shirt, tunic, incredible piece I know is going to be a big hit in the stores. So you're going to be coming in and you're going to be trying it on and you're going to go, wow, how did she belt that? I'm doing it and it's like not working. Do keep in mind this is coming in several colors. We know this is going to be one of our strongest pieces for fall, so do not hesitate to come in and get it. I'm actually wearing the small, but this is coming in small, medium, large, extra large, and I do think that we actually are going to have this graded up as well. Just not 100% sure about that yet. So I will show you. Sometimes what you want to do when you have something really billowy like this is lean forward and belt it, and sometimes what you want to do is lean back and belt it so that you're working with the natural weight of the fabric to get it to drape. And if you've watched a lot of Chappy TV or if you've been in the store, you know I generally have people lean forward at the hip and then we belt. So that's what we're going to do with this one today. It just seemed better to get that fabric to drape all in the front so that we could kind of hide some of the belts on the sides, and I'll explain that too. So we're leaning forward, we're letting the fabric, the weight of the fabric naturally drape, and then we come back up here, and that's how we're getting this to drape over the top of the belt. And then you can see what happens when you wear a light colored belt with black like this and you just expose part of the belt in front. You kind of give the illusion that your waist ends and begins where the belt does, which is fantastic because you're going to get lots of dimension in your silhouette. It's really going to accentuate your shape. This is a fantastic look out there for ladies that want to wear something a little bit more bodycon but are self-conscious about this area of the body because it gives you some natural drape over here so it's not super sucky tucky, lots of room in the hip on this piece. So that's look number one. We're going to take the belt off. We're going to take the bracelet off. And for those of you out there who watch a lot of Chappy TV, you probably think that this is a circle type. But I have a whole dress under here, which I think is just amazing. Don't you think that's amazing, Daniel?
Oh, yes,
that there was room for a whole dress under all that?
Oh my God.
Okay, so here we go. Look number two. Allow me to straighten myself out a little. Got a little twisted up in there.
Go ahead, Chappy.
Go ahead, Panda. Go ahead. Just Google "Go Ahead Panda" and you will know. It's on YouTube. This is incredible because this looks like a blouse and a skirt. And if you've ever tried to pull something like this off, you know that it is a complete battle to get that blouse to tuck in and then drape over the top just perfectly. It's nearly impossible. You might get it in the mirror at home, but as soon as you walk out the door, it is like coming apart and it's a hot mess. So I love that this is all sewn together. So the skirt and the blouse are attached to each other. I will also tell you that this is an incredible look if you want to do it with jeans and ruche this up and wear it more as a shirt. It's really, really fabulous that way. But we've got a toe tag on, so we're going to wear it a little bit longer. I really, really, really love this. Now, there's just going to be a lot of like fashion, intelligence, and gold in this because I'm going to explain some stuff that we don't always get into. So this is a really educational episode of Chappy TV. If you you notice the way that I have these boots styled on the bottom? It is giving an effect like a bell-bottom jean would or a wide-leg jean would give in your silhouette. And you might say to yourself, like, you know, what do we got going on here? Why sometimes is there a skinny jean? Why sometimes is there a wide leg? And the wide leg jean or the boot cut jean was based on a wardrobe that had a shirt that sat right at the waist, like where your shirt comes down and it's either shorter than your hip line or right at your hip line. And that's because when you're looking at a silhouette, if you have a line that's really wide here and nothing to balance it out on the bottom, it can tend to skew your eye. So that's why here at the Dakota Chappy store, we're going to give you the proportions in silhouette that are proper for whatever you have decided you're going to do on the bottom. So a lot of times if you're doing a legging or you're doing a fitted skinny jean, we're going to give you a shirt that's a little bit lower so that it hits you here instead of right here cutting you in half. And this is based on the 1/3, 2/3 proportions or 2/3, 1/3 proportion philosophy in fashion. But what I love about these boots is that you can do that same thing when you roll these down and you have them sitting away from the base of your foot or away from your ankle. So that's when we can come in with a little jean vest like this that hits right at the waist and still make this look really cute. And if you ask me, I think it looks a bit like a bell-bottom pant, even though it's the boots, which I just think gives us tremendous versatility in our wardrobe and just lets us be so fun with this. So I love the denim vest over this. Takes this to a completely different place. Of course, if you remove that, you remove the hat. You do a little something like moving the, here we go, there we go. Tags are always fighting. Moving this up now into more of an elegant look. You can pull this up, and now we have more of an evening look with this high over the knee thigh-high boot. If you want to do something not quite as dramatic, then you're going to be able to do that here as well. There we go. You don't have to wear these over the knee. You can actually pull them up and then pull them down again and make them your standard tall calf boot, which I think is the way to wear this next sweater that I'm going to show you. But we're going to leave both up. We're going to leave up one side up and one side down just to give you that option as you're watching so you can decide for yourself what you think works best or how you would prefer to wear it. And now, just a completely different look. This takes it more to a western place, more to a southwest kind of place, sophisticated Arizona desert kind of getaway.
Oh, I like that one. I love the patterns they on that coat there.
So how fun was that? All of those different outfits, all of those different looks without ever changing the dress or the boots. If you were going on like a little weekend getaway and you had just a very small suitcase, you could do this all weekend. It's amazing. Total tight underneath everything, of course. It is your one-piece wonder, your legging, your cami, your bra, your shaper, your underwear, all sewn into one seamless fleece. All of this and more is waiting for you at the Dakota Chappy store. One in Bismarck, right next to Barnes & Noble, and one in Minot, right next to Minot State University, and of course on Facebook. And if there's something that you're interested in, all you have to do is just comment below, I am interested in ... and our team of stylists will contact you privately in the messaging group, and you can banter back and forth about what your needs are and how we can meet them. Bless up, stand up, come see us. You're way too cute to dress so average.